Movies. What is a movie you have seen multiple times in your lifetime? Can you tell me? To know. So, for me, it is Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is a movie for me that I religiously watch every single year. So today I wanted to talk about media, shows, TV shows, movies that you watch more than multiple times, and why? Why do we do that instead of watching new stuff? So the first thing that comes to mind for me, as I said before, is Lord of the Rings. Then I have Harry Potter, which I watched multiple times.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I also watched the first three, only the first three Pirates of the Caribbean movies multiple times. I've seen the other ones as well, but only the first three ones I really rewatch. Then for like anime, there's Kill la Kill, which I've seen like 3 times. Code Geass, I must have seen like 4 times, honestly. And Death Note, oh my god, probably 6 times in all my time.
I'm chasing someone without a name or face. Someone who believes he's on a righteous path, ridding the world of criminals. But his brand of justice is misaligned.
But why do we choose to rewatch something when we could watch something new? I think it's very much a feeling of wanting to watch something that we already know. It's like very comfortable. It's like the same thing that many people have with shows like Friends, that they watch like over and over and over and over and over and over and over, or like Scraps, and I don't know what shows that are for you. Also, Game of Thrones and Doctor Who are both shows I have watched multiple times in my life. Doctor Who, I've probably seen like 3 times, all of the seasons up to like the Capaldi area. And then afterwards, I haven't really watched. And then Game of Thrones, I started watching Game of Thrones whenever it had 3 seasons already out. So of course watched the 3 seasons. And then whenever a new season was announced to come out, I would rewatch all the previous seasons to then be up to date again in my brain to watch it again. And then even after all 8 seasons have been out, and we all know how season 8 is, we don't need to talk about season 8. But even then, I've watched all 8 seasons one more time through. And then I started the next run as well, but I only got through to like season 3, and then I don't even remember, for some reason stopped and didn't watch anymore. So, do you have shows that you rewatch all the time, or are you more of a person that thinks like, nah, I don't have time to rewatch shows, I only watch new shows? But if you do, which show is it for you? And specifically, why do you do the same thing with games? Or maybe do you do the same things with books? I have to say, I really only have it with TV shows and movies. I don't really reread books, and I don't really replay games. Unless we, of course, talk about like endless games like League of Legends, Path of Exile, World of Warcraft, like online games, basically that don't really have a real end. Then I quote unquote replay them, but really it's not replaying, you know. I don't really replay single player games because maybe it's a bit hypocritical, but there I'm like, I don't have time for that. I need to play something new. I need to experience something new. But we live in an age where our attention spans are so drastically reduced. And if you made it up to this point in the video, where it's like over 3 minutes in the video already, congratulations, you have an attention span that's probably better than that of most people. Let's be honest here. If you are here, leave me a comment down below. Oh yeah. Anyhow, I myself have noticed the problem that when I play a game on my main screen, doesn't really matter if it's a single player game, a gacha game, an online game, most of the time I will have a video or ASMR or music or whatever playing on my second screen, and I'm gesticulating with my left arm towards my left screen right now, which my left screen only really has my OBS window on there, which doesn't really help you. It doesn't really show you anything, but hey, just imagine that I'm gesticulating there like that, you know? Except with my other hand, except that one is technically my left hand because, you know, reverses and stuff, you know, doesn't really matter. What am I doing? Help me. Let me eat a tomato. This is a cherry tomato. They are quite nice fruit. Did you know that cherry tomatoes and tomatoes in general are fruit? Let's eat it. Man, for such a tiny fruit, you need a lot of chewing. Do you like cherry tomatoes? I am so determined to soon do a fruits and veggies tier list together with a friend. And you can be sure it will be uploaded and be played maybe even on stream. I'm not sure yet if it's gonna be like a video or like stream content. And now a little bit of the skin of the tomato is stuck on my tooth now. Wait a moment. Okay, what is this video? What are we talking about? Shows that you keep on repeating. I just remembered there was one other movie that I watched multiple times in my life, and that is Titanic. I have to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever watched Titanic consciously, like I went out and either got the DVD or went to the cinema or even played it via streaming and watched fucking Titanic. But I watched Titanic so many times in my younger years when I was still watching TV. Because that movie was just on TV like so much. And then like, of course you just randomly put it on and play a game on like your DS or something or your Game Boy. That was good entertaining. Reminder to myself, do not eat random cherry tomatoes while you're recording a video and then you have to drink something and then like your whole stomach is like, why did you eat a tomato right now? Yeah. Anyhow, I think this is a video. Let me know what are the shows that you rewatch. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.